In this video, I'm going to give you 14 nice WooCommerce hacks you can use on every site. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of what we're going to do, and then I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to show you how to add the badge new here for products that are 30 days or less old. Next one, if your product has a sale price, then I'm going to show you how to add this kind of label here. Next one, we're going to add an option to open up tabs like this. For example, if I want to open up additional information tab, I'm going to click and it scrolls down and opens the tab up. Then I'm going to show you how to add the shipping timer like this one here. Order by 4 p.m. Monday for delivery on Tuesday. It's automatic and it's easy to set up. Then we're going to add the inquiry form on your site, which opens up like this. Then we're going to add the back to category button here. For example, if I came from furniture category, I'm going to click on it and I'm back in the category page. Then we're going to add the custom tabs here. Inquiry tab, Upsells tab, and related products tab. Then for the variable products, we're going to disable variation that are out of stock. For example, the black here, it's out of stock, and I disable that so that the user cannot choose it. He or she can only choose the ones that are in stock, white or chrome. Next one, we're going to add the image for the grouped products. By default, WooCommerce doesn't show the product image for the grouped products. And also we're going to add some other hacks, but I'm going to talk about those later. So if you're interested, then jump in because it's going to be fun to tweak the single product page like this. Just for your information, I have already made a previous video about 12 useful WooCommerce tricks and hacks to use on every store. If you're interested, then take a look at this video. I'm going to put the link to this video in the description. Okay, let's dive in. I reset all the tweaks, so let's start with tweak number 1. That means we're going to add a custom field for the products so you can add the custom information to your product page. I'm going to show you what I mean. First things first, we're going to go to plugins and add new, and we're going to search for code snippets plugin. This one here. Install and activate it, and this helps us to add all the code snippets I'm using in this video. If you don't like the code snippets plugin, then you add all the code snippets I'm going to show you to the functions PHP file, but use the child theme. I have to caution though that code snippets plugin is much better because if you deactivate your theme, you're not going to lose your snippets. Therefore, install and activate it. Go to the snippets menu and add new. Give it the title, for example, Woo custom product text field. And paste this snippet here. Links to the snippets are in the description of this video. I made a post about it, so take a look at the description. Now some explanations. First, we're going to add the text field. Then we're going to save it in the database. And then we're going to output it on the front end. I know it's confusing a bit. Therefore, I'm going to save changes and activate it. Then I'm going to open up this product here. And as you see, there is a new custom field, shipping info here. And enter your predicted shipping time here. So this is a label, this is a placeholder text, and this is a description. Now if I enter here estimated shipping time 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm gonna update it, view the product, then there you go, there is a information I just added. Now couple of things for you to point out. This one here, class WooCommerce message, gives us a nice WooCommerce based style here. But you can style it by yourself, just change the class here and add the additional CSS to customize it as you like. Next one, we're going to output it to the WooCommerce single product summary with a priority 22. If I take a look at the WooCommerce single product page visual hooks, then there is a hook I'm using with a priority 22, that means it's before the add the cart form. If I want to add it somewhere else, I'm gonna just grab this hook here, replace it, save changes, refresh, and I moved it here. But since I like the other location more, I'm gonna change it back. And there it is. Okay, I'm gonna disable this snippet, and now I'm gonna add the automatic shipping timer here. I'm gonna give it the title, shipping timer, and paste this snippet here. Only run on site front end, save changes and activate. Let's refresh and see what happened. So, order by 4 p.m. on Monday for delivery on Tuesday, April 20th. What happens here? Some explanations. This one here is a time zone, so enter your own time zone here. Next one, take a look at the comments here and you'll figure out what happens. It has been set up like this, that if the day is from Monday to Thursday, if you order before 4 p.m., then you will get your shipment on the next day. If the day is Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, then you will get it on Monday. Now let's move to the snippet number 3. And that means we're going to add a new custom tab here. So let's give it a title, create custom tab, and paste this snippet here. We're going to give the tab a title, send us an inquiry. We're going to set the priority. I'm going to show you later what does it mean. And the tab content. There is a heading, text, and a contact form. Only run on site front end, save changes and activate, refresh. And there it is. Send us an inquiry, our form. If I would like to move the position of this tab, I'm just gonna change the priority here. For example, 1, save changes, and if I refresh it, then it's gonna be the first one here. I'm gonna leave it to the position it was, and now it's good to go. I just created a form with Fluent Forms, and in order for the form to send me the product name and the URL it's sent from, I'm just gonna add the hidden field, give it a name, title, and for the default value I'm gonna add the post title here. Once again, hidden field here. I'm gonna give it the title URL, and default value is gonna be embedded URL. So if someone sends me the form, it will add the product name and the URL of the product. So I would know where it's sent from. Now let's move to the hack number 4. This time I'm gonna add 2 new tabs. One of them will contain the related products and the other one will contain the upsell products. So I'm gonna go to the snippets, add new, give it the title, upsell and related products in custom tab. And now I'm gonna paste this snippet here. Once again, take a look at the comments. I have commented everything for you. Upsells tab starts here and related product tab starts here. Title of the tab, once again the priority, that means location, and same here. What will it do? It will remove the original related products and upsell products. And if you run it only on site front end and activate it, then let's see what happened. So it created us 2 new tabs, compatible products and related products. This one contains upsells and this one contains related products. Now you have to pay attention for one more thing though. I'm using the Blocksy team, and it seems to me that the Blocksy team outputs related products and upsell products in a custom way, and therefore it's not going to remove it from the Blocksy team. If you're using any other team, for example, I'm going to go to the teams, and if I'm going to activate the Astra team, now let's refresh it. Then as you see, there is no related products or upsell products. There are inside the custom tabs I created here. So, looks good, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Blocksy team once again. And now let's move to the hack number 6. And this time we're gonna create an option to scroll to the tab and open it. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So give the title, scroll to tab, and paste this snippet here. This one scrolls to the description tab, this one scrolls to the additional info tab, this one scrolls to the reviews tab, related tab, upsells tab. If you're not using the upsells or related tab, then just delete this part here. Here you can change the title. And now if I'm going to run it on the site front end and activate it, let's see what happened. I'm going to refresh. And there it is. 5 links. If I click on read more, it scrolls to the description. If I click on additional information, it scrolls to the additional information tab and opens it up. If I click on reviews, it's going to open up the reviews and scroll it. Related products and upsell products. Works like a charm. Now let's tweak it a bit more. Therefore, snippet number 7 and therefore hack number 7. We're going to give it an option to link directly to the tab itself. So title, paste this one here. There is nothing to explain here. Therefore, only run on site front end, save changes and activate. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Now, if you hover on the tab, you'll see down bottom the link of this tab. And let's test it out. For example, if I want to link to the reviews tab, I'm going to give it the link tab reviews. I'm going to copy and open up the new browser tab, paste it here. And as you see, it opens up the review tab. If I want to open up the related products, then just change the link. Let's test it out in the next browser tab once again. And voila. We have a discounted product here. I'm gonna add the badge here which contains the saved amount. So, new snippet, title, show saved price, and paste this code here. Once again, this one is a location, priority. Take a look at the visual hooks guide. And you can change the position as you like. I like it to be shown after the price, therefore only run on site front end, single product summary, priority 12, save changes and activate, refresh, and you save 20 euros. One more thing to point out, take a look at this class here. Use save price. If I go to customizer, then under the additional CSS, I can customize it. As you see, if I take it away, then there is no customization, but I added a background, padding, border width, font size, weight, and a bit margin to the top. Now publish, and you're good to go. Okay, next hack. Let's add the back to category button. Once again, a title and a snippet. If you want to rename it, then just change this one here. This is a class here I'm gonna later use for customization. And this one here adds an arrow. Let's test it out. Save changes, go back to the product, refresh, and go back to category lightning. Okay, let's go to the shop. Open up some random product here, for example this one, and it tells us go back to category storage. Let's take a look at this one here, and once again back to the category. For the customer, it's much easier to browse your shop because, as you see, I don't have any sidebar here, and for the customer to find out the category itself would be a bit cumbersome, therefore this button helps me. And as I said before, back to the category class, I added the CSS here, which added the border and so on. And now it seems to me it needs a bit spacing between the meta here, therefore I'm gonna give it the margin top 1 EM, or maybe a bit more. Yes, looks good. Next one, and this time we're gonna change the add to cart button text if the product is in back order. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So if the product is out of stock but the back orders are allowed, then we're gonna change the add to cart button text. Instead of add to cart, we're gonna show pre-order. This one is for single product, and this one here is for archive pages. Only run on site front end, save changes and activate. And let's find a product which has a back order status. For example, this one here. Okay, we opened it up, pre-order. Let's take a look at the shop. Everything is add to cart. But this one here is also pre-order because it's out of stock. So if you combine a pre-order text and this custom field we created before, then it's much easier for your customer to understand what's happening. For example, currently back in shop on my first, updated, view product, and there it is. Currently unavailable, back in shop on my first, pre-order. Add to cart, and there it is. And now let's move to the hack number 11. Let's create a new batch for the products which are added within the 30 days. So new batch for the title. There goes a snippet. Newness in the days, 30 days or 330 days. Batch title, class. It's new. Take a look. It's new, so I'm gonna add the background, padding, font size, weight, and color. And now only run on site front end, save changes and activate. At the moment, all products which are added within the 330 days should have this badge. I'm gonna refresh it, and there it is. If it's gonna be 30 days, then there is no badge for this product. If I'm gonna add the product, some demo product here, price, publish, view product, and there it is, batch. If I'm gonna give it the sale price, 23, update it, and since we added the saving badge, this one is also here. So next one, let's add the contact form button somewhere here. Now snippets, add new, give it a title, for example, send enquiry, paste this snippet here. Now a couple of things for you to point out. First thing, I'm using some conditions here. This part here applies only for the category clothing. So if the product is added to the category clothing, then show this contact form. Otherwise, show this one. Basically, you can add multiple contact forms if you like. If you don't like the conditions, then just remove this part here. I'm using the same contact form I created earlier. I'm using the Fluent forms. If you want to get the 20% discount of the pro version of the Fluent forms and take a look at the description of this video, there is a nice coupon code for you. This is a close button text and nothing further to configure, so only run on site front end, save changes and activate, refresh. There is a button. If I click on it, there is a contact form. If I fill it and send it, there it is, the thank you message. And as I showed you before, I added a title field and URL field. So it's sent from demo product with a URL like this, and there is a message. And it took only a couple of minutes to set it up. Now almost finished. Therefore, I'm gonna go back to the backend, add new. We'll disable the variation out of stock selection. It's a small snippet, nothing to configure. Just paste it, only run on site front end, save change in the activate. Now let's find the variable product, this one here. Black is grayed out because if I open it up, then black stock quantity is 0. If I add 2 of them to the stock, update it, and view the product again, then it's active. Really nice way for your customers to choose only the variations that are in stock. And now let's add the images to the grouped products. I have a grouped product here. This is a default view and there is no product image here. I would like to add it so the customers would see a bit better what it is that he or she is ordering. So give it the title, for example, grouped product image. Paste this snippet. And once again, there is basically nothing to configure, only this part here. You can change the image size. For example, if it's 140 to 140 pixels, save changes and activate. Only run on site front end, save changes once again. Let's open up the grouped product, refresh it. And as you see, the image is too big. Therefore, I'm gonna leave it to 40 to 40 pixels. You can tweak it according to your theme. Much better. So go to the snippets, add new, give it the title, for example, remove reviews tab, and paste it here. If you want to know a bit more about custom tabs and removing, renaming and ordering them, then take a look at the description of this video. I have made an extra video about it where I go in a detail about this topic. But this time I'm gonna run it on the site front end, save changes and activate, refresh, and there is no reviews tab. Send us an enquiry is the first one. Open, back to the category button, and let's open up this one here. Related products and so on. But now there is a reviews link here. As I told you before, if you don't use it, then just remove it. So let's open up the scroll to tab. Delete this one, save changes, refresh, and it's gone. If you want to add here something, then just paste this part, replace the tab name here, and once again you're good to go. And so within the 20 minutes you will be able to add those 14 tweaks or hacks to your WooCommerce single product page. Now if you find this tutorial helpful, then press thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Also, before you go, take a look at the next video you see on the screen right now, because it's also full of useful content. Meanwhile, take care.